Millions of people suffering from insomnia could benefit from improved sleep after new research from Northumbria University found that a simple 1-hour therapy session helped to cure 73% of people suffering from acute insomnia.
So when we're talking about insomnia, what we mean is a problem getting off to sleep, staying asleep during the night, or waking up too early in the morning without needing to. And so that's generally what we frame as insomnia. And then you've got to show that there's been some distress and some dysfunction. So does it affect your daily mood and how you operate and your productivity? Now, we classify insomnia in two ways. If it's anywhere between 2 weeks and 3 months, we classify that as the acute phase. And then anything that goes after 3 months, that's classified as a chronic phase of insomnia. So acute insomnia is very, very common. Some research that we carried out in the Northeast shows about 1/3 of the population will suffer from acute insomnia in any given year. Now, what we mean by acute insomnia, it's not just having short-term chronic insomnia, it's really a biological response to a stressful situation. And the stressful situation may be a medical problem, a psychological problem, or just the days in terms of our daily mood. We've had too much on, financial problems, relationship problems. All of those things can trigger what we classify as a period of insomnia. Once it's really gone over a threshold of about 2 weeks, it's a problem, because people should have gone back to normal within that first 2 weeks. It's a normal reaction to stress, but that reaction should lessen. The therapy is a very standard therapy that we use with chronic insomnia patients. However, what we've done here is we've condensed it right down to try to make it quick and efficient. We restrict the time that somebody's allowed in bed. We want them to be in bed and only efficiently sleeping. Now, co-joined with that, we also do something called stimulus control. And this is something we see in all of our patients with insomnia. They'll all say, you know what, I fall asleep on the sofa, I'm getting ready for bed, and I think, fantastic, I'm ready. And as soon as they hit the bedroom, it's almost like all the lights come on. They can't actually go to sleep. So what we have to do in that instance is we're trying to break the association between the bedroom being somewhere that you can't sleep, so that there's only one stimulus and one response. Bedroom equals sleep. Now, to do that, we do something called the 15-minute rule. And it's an interesting thing because it's not actually 15 minutes, but people do like numbers. So what it means is, if you're in bed and you start to get angry, frustrated, or miserable, get out of the bedroom. We don't want you associating the bedroom with anger, frustration, or misery. Those things really aren't conducive to sleep. And so as soon as you start to feel that, you have to leave the bedroom. And therefore, you can go and do whatever you want to do, only come back to the bedroom when you're sleepy. And that tends to break that association with being awake in the bedroom. So what we did here at Northumbria is we acquired a group of people from the community. One group was given the treatment and one group was left in waiting until after the study was completed, and then we treated them. So what we did in that instance is that it was a single shot, so they only had to come into the laboratory once for a session. They were given a leaflet which outlined some of the principles of what we call cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. And then they had an hour session therapy with myself. Well, what was very interesting is that we looked after the therapy at the first week and we saw improvements right the way from the first week onwards. But our main point was at 1 month. The reason we chose 1 month was because that would show us how many people went on to get chronic insomnia and how many people remitted and became normal sleepers again. So in essence, the treatment worked. 60% of those who were in the treatment group didn't go on to develop chronic insomnia. More importantly, 73% of those who were treated didn't go on to get chronic insomnia at 3 months. I think what we've done here is we've created an agenda, a preventative agenda for sleep medicine. My aim now is to get this into primary care, take it into the GP surgeries and give them the new tools so they don't have to prescribe medication.